Alright, everybody. Hello and welcome to Game 1 of our modern tournament. Quick disclaimer before this starts and before I start analyzing all the spawns and all the stuff. We just had little problems launching this game. Pro host I am. I forgot to fix all the balances about the Sen. So I think Obi and Biz only had one worker when we first started, and then we started again, and then someone else had only one settler or something. So I had to redo this 2 times now, and people have seen other people's spawns. But since all the spawns were changed, I see that as no problem because everybody will have the same information. So use that information how you want. Some people might have seen different spawns, but yeah. Seems fair to me. We will still play this map because I'm excited to play this map. And yeah, let's go. Maybe another info about the tournament. This is game 1 of 6 games. We have Team Senjay playing versus Team Obi/Cheese. Today we have Obi as a captain. And yeah, let's start right in. We have 3, 4, 5. So Senjay as a captain. In the middle, as blue, as the Europeans, together with El Quixote as the Australians. Down here in the south. And we have Rico as the USSR in the north. Oh wow, okay, this is gonna get intense. Versus Obi being up here in the west with Byzantine Fire down here and Armageddon as Egypt in the middle. Doom. Let's go, Arma. Alright, how are we gonna do this? I would say I start planting my spice first. And then we'll just chill together. I'm really excited to do this. This is the first time I'm doing this. I will try my best to explain everything to you, to give you a feel of what I see. I will try to analyze game strats. I will be missing stuff, of course. I won't be catching everything. But I told the guys to keep me unmuted. We need to be smart and maybe share as. Or the Marine Rush. Yeah, that's what I wanted here, guys. I want to get the insights on the people's thoughts, what they type to their team, how they are planning to play this game. Senjai just stated his team needs to be smart and share as, which is a really important thing. And this is what I said earlier. They're trying to remember how the spawns looked like to see their gameplay. But the other team also saw the spawns, so they can also play around that. Okay, I would say. Yeah, end colored, yeah. Needed to do my intro. Guys, come on, give me a second here. Okay. Senja hasn't planted yet. Plants now. Obi plants now as well. Yeah, they saw the enemy spawn, so they are already planning on how to do their strategies based around what information they already have. This is interesting. I would say we do it like with a little bit of order in here, like systematic. We go from north to south. In the north we have Rico going for the hill plan with the double wheat. In the second city apparently going towards coast. Okay, maybe he's going for the horse, who knows. I'm not sure if I like that. Maybe if he walks here I would like it, but maybe he wants coastal. Okay. He can flex the wheat. Maybe he has that in thought. If he flexes the wheat, I actually like this a lot. They know it's Pangaea, so they know that coastal cities are not that important, especially knowing the lucks of your team, and being coastal north isn't that effective here. Obi planting. Oh, okay. Obi, I gave you this spot, my man. I gave you this spot. This spot would have gotten him double whale. And with the flex cow, he definitely has enough food. Or if he spawns here, you can flex the wheat to his second city. But overall, yeah, he knows what he's doing. It's also a good city spot, of course. In the middle we have Armageddon. planting the sugar hill. Obviously, you want to plant the sugar hill, and going north with the second city. I think early in the lobby he said something like he remembers there's someone north of him. He will go that direction. He will have to work his way through these floodplains. So I think he already decided to go for more like a rush strategy instead of a build strategy, because there's better cities in this direction for building. But yeah, let's see what he does. Senjay in the middle. Those guys kind of have like center spawns. The order player spawned in the order spot. Oh wow, look at this. He has a lot of food, but he has marsh and hills to work with. So order is the perfect government, and Senjay, as we know, loves his order gameplay. Is a really good order player. So perfect spawn for him, I would say. Down here we have Elk. Elk also has solid land. Kind of far away from the enemy team. This is his teammate, and he sometimes has trouble getting into the game. Let's put it this way for now. We will analyze more of this soon, but I'm not sure if I like the spawn for Elk. I think I would have more liked to see him in another spot than this more separated spot. Biz down here also. I would say those two are the carry spots on this map, because these guys up here will definitely be fighting. Yeah, I don't know Biz that well, but people told me that he's a guy that goes for mid-game pushes, which are intensive. So big unit pushes, big stacks. Let's see what he will be able to build up here, because I know one thing, he won't be joining the game as early as these guys will do. Let's see what he can do with this land. So yeah, I will start planting my spies. Or first I need the embassies. I will try to not do it end of turn. To not make things more complicated for those guys. I mean, there's enough time in the early game, and all of those guys are experienced players, so they probably have their worker moves done already. But still, I don't want to completely fuck them over, so this is the last one I will do now. And next turn, when we have all the spies, I will check the governments. Okay. This would have been good equality land as well, but Hobby doesn't like equality that much. And we already see them communicating. You have close Alu Senja, he means this Alu, his explorer just went there. Maybe short thing about Team Senjay. I talked to all the captains, to all the players of this tournament, or to most of them, and all of them agreed on the fact that Team Senjay probably is the underdog team in this tournament. So I talked to Senjay and he said he knows. So they know they're the underdog, and they will not fall easily. They will do their best to not go down in this tournament. They know they are the underdog in this tournament, but they are gonna fight. And I already told Senjay, because sometimes it's hard communicating with his team. We have teams in this tournament who are on Discord all the time, who are really good communicators, which isn't the case for this team, but you already see them doing the exact opposite. Senjay in the early game saying, we need to share res, and giving important info here. I like it a lot. So we do the extra embassies and check what governments these guys are playing. Beforehand I told them, guys, you can play any government on this map. You can play freedom, you can play order. It's all viable. Some people have space, some people have not that much space. So all governments are viable. I want also people to scale on this map, on those maps I created. Because I want to see not just skirms and infantries, I want to see tanks, I want to see Chinooks, I want to see power crews placed, I want to see all of it. Alright. Recall also, alright. So, we have Armageddon in the middle as order. He likes order, he's in the middle, is a good choice. We have European Union, as I said earlier, Senjay in the middle, also order, obvious choice. Australia, ooh, yeah. Alec also only plays order, although this spot is capable of pulling off freedom and also tradition really well. He's not gonna be fighting much, so order isn't probably the best choice here, but it's his comfortable that's the government he's most comfortable with, so I understand his choice as well. USSR is order as well. Wow, are we gonna see anything else than order? I mean, for him it's a good choice, I think, because all of these hills, all of these mountains, he has cruisers, he can do early pushes with it because he knows that he has an enemy south. So I like the choice here. And Israel, wow, Israel is the only one playing tradition, which is a good choice here. You have lots of gold, you have rivers you can draft, and you have space as well. So yeah, interested how this is gonna go. I'm really excited to do this. There have been, I'll not say months, but a few weeks of planning. It wasn't that hard, but it was more than I thought it would be in terms of planning, managing the players' time windows, and bringing them all together. And I'm really excited to be casting the first game. Okay, so biggest problem I see here right now is El Coyote being so isolated down here. Senjai will be the front line for his team. He more or less is between Obi, Arma, and Biz. The first enemy Biz will encounter will be Senjai. Or he does some boating plays by planting the cities and landing here, who knows. But yeah. Other than that, Rico is in a rough spot as well. Obi basically has no other option than going into this direction of the map because he's coastal. There's no land there for him. He has to go south, east, or northeast, which he will do because the food basically leads him here. And Rico will definitely have a rough time surviving this. I can already tell. Obi being the strongest player on the enemy team for them as a captain. With some res, he has iron, uranium. I know it can also work for rubber and oil. And also Armageddon, which is also a really skilled player. Yeah, he's gonna have a rough time. Let's see how he does it. So, Obi's saying, I think I just land Senjai then. Okay, he knows Senjai is here, but he's not coastal yet, so he isn't really in a spot where he can be landed by Marines now. He already, before we launched the game up, I should say, in turn 0, when I enabled spectator mode, he already said he wants to go for Marines. Which I was like, first, bro, this is a Pangaea map. You don't want to go Marines here, especially knowing that no one really spawned coastal. Sure, they will plant coastal. Okay. The moment I'm saying it, Senjai is walking a settler to the coast. Let's see if he can defend that. Obi, I'm not sure if he really wants to go for it, but he just said it again, so he's probably gonna send a boat here soonish. El Coyote kinda going for the greed here. Went settler already, and I think he didn't do a worker this turn, so probably does a settler again. And already roading down here, which is a really good city, I like it. What should double team Senjai or Goriko? That's the question, guys. These guys are already talking about double teaming. Obi clearly going for the captain answer here. They should go for Senjai. Okay. Do they even know where Obi is yet? Rico's explorers here? Yes, they know. Okay. And now the thing I explained earlier with the situation up here changed completely. Rabbit says, or Armageddon I should say, says he's gonna plant south then. So it's going south. Obi is going south as well. With boats. So Rico will actually have some space here. And can step Armageddon's back. See if he would pull it off. Okay. So he really wants to go for the hardcore boarding strat here, saying he should just land some partisans to tie him up. Okay. I'm not sure if they want to arrange this push of the partisans with a push of Armageddon, but he won't be here as quick as you are, Obi. He will take some time to go for Senjai. I'm not sure if a few partisans are worth in this case, because all you do is slow him down. Well, maybe you take a city if it's empty, but the plan of just slowing him down and destroying your own early game here, I don't know if it's the correct choice. Sanjay usually greets the early game quite a bit. He will go for his few workers, he will go for a settler. But if you miss this window, then he will have some units. Definitely. Let's see if he manages to catch this window of Sanjay being undefended. Which obviously would be a huge loss for Team Sanjay. Losing this city, which is a good city, is early plant. He wants to get the output of the city. It's a early good food city with the sugar, although the sugar is right now being used by Vienna. He wants the city to be alive. El Quixote greeting. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. He is going for the cities. He knows he's in a carry spot. I think he knows at least. So he read the map correctly here. He's going for scaling, I think. We just saw in chat. Oh, there's the first marine from Obi. So he's gonna go for the play, and he's size 3 going for the settler. I hope they know. I hope they know that Obi is going for marine plays. Rico, have you scouted him correctly? The Explo is going into the direction right now. If Rico puts his Explo on this coast, he will get really, really important information on this play. And they need this information, because right now it looks like this red marine will hit him like a thunder. Yeah, I hope he goes up in size after the settler. Biz didn't go for a settler yet. Went for 2 workers though, and his second city is size 3. So I think he got the Gran in here already. He probably has. And those 2 settlers came out of cap, I'm guessing. So now let's check what probably I would be interested about this. What build order he goes for? I can just start planting my spice here, I guess. Nothing is happening end of turn right now. I was just thinking, do I do it end of turn? It's fine, there's no fighting yet. And they only get a message if I fail anyway. And I'm order, so the chance of failing are lower than any other governments. But I can still fail, obviously. So now we have this spy. Worked as well, perfect. Actually, maybe I put down the music a little bit. Actually, I like the vibe of the music, but I know some people in the community don't really like it. I think this is fine. Yeah, that's probably good. And continue with the spies. European Union. Oh, oops. Did I already try that just now? Sorry, Sanjay. I'm really sorry, man. Guess I will have to try Sanjay in a few turns then. Okay. Also, Obi Spy failed. Boat Chakada. Oh. Funny, bro. Hella fun. Joke here and there. Good thing he still has time for jokes. Going for this sweaty play. They now find Biz here. I don't think they found him yet. Sanjay walking his settlers without road. Okay. So he knows the danger is also coming from the north. But does he know the danger is gonna come from water? It already looks doomed. I'm scared. I'm not biased here, but Sanjay is the underdog team, and I'm kind of rooting for them to get at least 1 or 2 games in. To win at least 1 or 2 games. Obi saying he won't need out of war too quick, so he's going to stay in wartime here. He wants to do this push. Normally Obi is known to be a builder. He likes to build big and roll the game, roll the map in the later stages of the game. But after the last few weeks or months, maybe I should say, he kind of changed his playstyle a little bit. He went for early boats, staying on his two cities, rushing even two boats, going for double boating strats. So yeah, maybe they're not prepared for this, and maybe they don't expect this from Obi. Wow, we see a vet partisan in here. What are you scared of, Rebel? Guess he's preparing for the war with Senjay. Does he have any good buildings already? Does he maybe have no CCTV yet? He has a Colosseum. This man wants to fight. This man is ready, dude. Bring it on, he says. He wants to draft 15 partisans out of his cap. Wow. Senja is gonna have a rough time here. Skipped all the starter workers. He just has one worker, so he's just pumping units right now. Insane. And this city is probably also preparing to draft. Senja, you need to communicate here. As soon as you see this, you need to communicate to your team that you need help ASAP. Oh, look at this. This is beautiful. This is just beautiful. I like to see it. Rico probably knows that this is gonna go into the direction of Senjay. At least now they know. So Rico is already starting to send units in 2 stacks. Good. They will be annoying. They won't take any city, but they will be annoying, and Rabbit will have to concentrate more units north. It's a little help. Let's see what he can do further than that. Wow. He is scared of boatings. And there's a boat. Oh my god, look at those guys. They want to play the map so early. You have so much space, guys, but I like to see it. There's a boat already here. Maybe Elk spots it. Did Rico spot the boat from Obi? No, he didn't. Where's the boat anyway? Oh, it's still the city. Okay. So he still has time. He's gonna start drafting soon, I hope. But I like what Elk is doing. Elk probably got his factory right now. It's turn 12. If he really got it, it's actually insane. Because I see no other settlers out of his cap. Why would it be size 4? Let's go, see what he has in there. Nothing. Oh no. He went for the factory. He has factory already. Wow. Really, really good. Oh no. The boat is leaving this turn. This is gonna be fun to watch. I think this is a full boat. We can check at 3. Well, I don't have a spy on Obi yet, I think. But try to plant a spy right now. We have a spy. Let's see what he has. Obi has 3 marines, 2 partisan. Oh, oh wow, oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. In 2 turns he can land. In 2 turns the maximum amount of units he will have if he's even lucky and he reads the play. And he also has a frigate. Oh, Jesus. Okay, Sanjay. Do you read the play or not? Do you see what's happening here? Guys, Obi on 2 cities. Being coastal is something you need to be aware of. Everybody's on 3 or even 4 cities here. Something has to be going on. And the only person he can really rush is Sanjay. So if Rico scouted Obi correctly, Sanjay could be reading that. Let's see where his partisan goes. It's going on the front line towards Armageddon. Okay. This is insane. This is insane, guys. Can Elk save them, though? That's the question. This is also happening right now. No units yet, but he will join. He will join on Team Sanjay. This is insane. But Rico knows that he could boat. Rico knows that like, why else would he build an ironclad here? I don't know if he like misbuilt something, but he knows that Obi can boat, so they know that Obi is coastal. So they probably also know that Obi is on 2 cities, right? Wow. Really hoping that Senjay can do something about this. Otherwise, this would be a really early decider for this game one, right here. There's the information I'm looking for. There's the information. China only got 2 cities, guys. Yes. Yes, Rico. Exactly. Thank you for this information. Senjay needs this information right now. And we already see Explo really, really aggressive position here right now, blocking the road. We can already see it. This has to ring a bell. This has to ring a bell on Senjay's end. It has to. Is he gonna take the Explo? Yes, he is. But still, there will only be 1 unit in there. He could draft out of the city next turn, but he will only get 1 unit in there. He needs to now know, okay, there's a boat coming. And pull this unit back. Since there's no threat here right now, he does it. Really nice. He does it. He knows that the threat is coming. That's really, really good by Senjay. Now they see it. Now they see it. He said he's gonna hit end of turn. There's no unit in there yet. I don't think Senjay will be able to defend this Red Marine, and he will have... Obi will get the city if he hits end of turn. He actually has double Explo here. Maybe he will see it coming and instantly rally point something in there, instantly move something in there, and Obi fucks up his timing. That's the only way he can hold the city. He just rushed something in there, but he will just lose the city. This is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Activate the Marine and attack into it. I don't think Senjay can defend it. Right now he has no moves on any units. This is gonna be a huge pain. There it comes, the Marine play. Yeah, and all those cities, all those units will now be in the city of Senjay. So this is a huge loss already. Sadly, they didn't read it earlier. Yeah. And he can also just instant... Oh no, the boat has no moves. But he manually unloads them right now. Because if the boat had moves, then he could just keep moving onto Senjay's roads right now. And he shouldn't be losing this partisan right now. It's alone. It doesn't have defensive bombard protection with another partisan, and he loses it. Okay. So Senjay instantly got into a rough spot here, but as I said earlier, also Obi kind of like... he didn't even screw up his early game by doing that. He just went a few units. I mean, he won't have as big of a scaling factor as Alec has with his multiple cities, but still, he used some happiness for drafting early. Like, he doesn't have like the cities out he should have, but this is completely worth it. This is so worth it for them. Taking out Senjay here early is probably best choice they can make, because he's by far the most dangerous player. But we never know what Alec can cook up, so maybe he's gonna be the savior. I don't understand this ironclad by Rico, because this boating way is way too inefficient. Obi would never go for that. But I guess he wants to make sure to not get boarded by Biz, maybe? I'm not sure. But yeah, now we already see... Oh, look at this. Senjay did colony the rubber. He has skirms, which are a good unit for defending. They can defend the city as well. They can hit units quite good because they have 8 attack. So every miss move the enemy makes will be punished if you're quick enough. And he's gonna go for the hit on the city, which is gonna be his death, more or less, because there are too many partisans in there. But in some way, his decision was correct. You should rather go... Oh, look at this. Look at this, guys. Look at this. This is insane. This is insane. Oh, wow. Okay. I think they even had moves before this turn. started. So even if he thinks he can reinforce the city instantly when the turn starts, you should never leave your king like this, because I think they still had moves. And even then, he was too slow to reinforce the city. In my opinion, this is already a pretty clear game outcome, because in the end, they are the better team overall. And with the captain gone, I don't see them coming back from this. They would need an early kill right now. In best case on Obi, to go even in this game, because Alec has been scaling. He probably also has gone for some science buildings, or at least is taking right now. No science buildings, but he's stacking units. Rough, really rough start here for Team Senjay. There was a way to read this earlier, there was a way to defend this earlier, but also, you have to admit it, it was a good play by Obi. On this Pangaea map, he's known for being a builder, and just goes for this rush strategy onto Senjay. On a Pangaea map with Marines! Marines on a Pangaea map. You have to admit it, it was a good play. It's not easy to read, but can be read. And now we see Rico and Alec playing on, fighting on. Let's see what they can pull off. You have to also say that Biz hasn't played this scenario modern for a while now. I haven't seen him online that often last couple months, so he's a little bit rusty. You can see him like building regular partisans here. I don't know why he would do that. Maybe he'd promoted from a barbarian, I don't know, but he could be in a better spot. Turned 17 here, I'm pretty sure. I think he got his factory. Let's check actually if he got his factory. Doesn't have factory yet. He went for library barracks, okay. He wants to go for the marine place as well. I mean, in the end, it's a good time to join now. End this game off. Finish it quickly. No need to play around here. They are one player down. You can just get a kill on the second player, and then they basically can't win a 1v3. So really starting to do a big build fest here right now also probably wouldn't be the best choice. You could secure the game in that way as well, but I think joining into the fight is a good choice here. Because right now they are playing on. I think I already said it, but in their spot I would have probably just GG'd. Although I like the spirit, I like the fighting spirit here that they still play it. It's a 3v3 in the end. One kill weighs more, but also one player alive weighs much more. And if you get to the spot where you're in a 2v3, in a 4v4, in a once 4v4 match, you also don't always GG. It's quite early into the game, but I think Elk did a good build here. He has quite a bunch of cities, and maybe that's what's keeping them in the game. And also Rico was enjoying his space, more or less. He did send some units, but he was enjoying his space. Yeah. Rabbit is a turtle monster, by the way. So maybe Rico will just bite his teeth out at Rabbit here, because he has been spamming vet partisans from the start. And Obi also, they know what they're doing. They want to end this game early. Obi's still here with the frigates, with the boat plays. The Ironclad killed one of the boats, but he's reinforcing, so he wants to contest the sea. He wants to contest the water. He's not saying, nah, guys, this is Pangaea map. I'm not playing Pangaea. I'm playing Archipelago. And BizJet, yeah, I'm all here for it. Only Elk wants to go via land. I mean, he did see something coming here, because the city is quite heavily enforced by units. But going into the direction of Obi's captured city here with his plant, getting big. Let's see what he can reach here. You in 4v4's games you can see him with mechs, even MA sometimes. So he knows how to get those units. And right now I don't think he has that much of an advantage to reach those units earlier than someone like Biz would. But maybe the small advantage he has will be able to get him a kill. Obi now going for this OP city right here. Really good city. You have to plant it basically. It's just too juicy. Also roading towards the aluminium, I'm guessing. To help Rico. To help Armageddon versus Rico. He's gonna send a new boat now. Continuing to play the early mid-game rush game. I really didn't expect this map to go like this. I didn't anticipate any plays like this by giving this spot uranium, but that's also what I like about it, because some of the rests are far away, some of them are close. You will see long roads like this towards aluminiums. You will see like people just using the rest they have, like Rico is doing right now. Yeah, there's a lot of flexibility in those maps. You can do basically what you want to do. Everybody has a few pair of rests or a pair of rests to work with. And they can add some from the teammates. You can do a lot of strategies here. You can pull off a lot of things. And as I said, you can also do scaling. And right now it looks like you just went for the simple marine play. While Alec is continuing to plant cities. Is he gonna get the Explo? Yes. He's going for the rubber. Let's see what he has here, actually. So right now he has coal up here, settled, uranium and rubber. So uranium rubber is combat engineers. Rubber coal, I believe, is Chinook. He also has subcrews with the rubber, with the coal and the uranium. And he also has convoys. Those are the threats that come into my mind right now to play this map. Maybe he's going for something else. Maybe he's going for just skirms. I don't know. But yeah, actually, you could do subcruisers here. Maybe get a snipe. That would be a cool way to get back into the game, and also a really cost-efficient way to get back into the game. Because going in a close land combat versus those guys up here, then he would really need to have a good unit to contest them, like tanks at least, I think. And yeah, he is also still here. If I would kind of rate this setup here with Obi and Armageddon versus Rico and Alec, I can honestly see Alec and Rico winning this. Just by looking at the size of land, and especially Alec's scaling, I can see them winning this. But Alec needs to be quick, because he's kind of like squeezed in by these. And oh wow, look at this, he got the worker. Nice, good job Rico. He is already starting to fight here. That's what the team needs. Otherwise they will just drown in player disadvantage. And he's going for the airbase. Oh wow. That's what the team needs. That's exactly what the team needs right now. You need to slow them down. They are not allowed to build up as Alec was doing. They are not allowed to do it. Rico keeps them on their toes, and Alec is the late game carry. And then we have Biz, and Biz right now I don't see where his boat is. Maybe I forgot to look at that. Sorry guys. Did he already land? Did someone kill his boat? Like the only play he goes for is Elk here, right? Or is he going for Rico? There's no way he's going for Rico. So yeah, I don't see the boat right now. Maybe it's still in the city, I'm not sure, but it looks like it failed for now. Maybe I'm wrong. As I said in the beginning, I'm not able to catch everything. But he is really isolated. And if he doesn't join this, Team Zenji still has a chance. Just by doing this, neglecting, or not neglecting, I don't even know what that means in English, sorry, not my mother tongue. I will put it in a different way. Keeping the players away from building. I think everybody understands that. Just interrupting him, disrupting him from building. Taking workers here. Going for them. Like, look at this. He prepared all this road and now it's cut by infantries? How are you gonna kill that, Obi, huh? You need to build more marines, bro. But there is another ship coming. Oh my god. I nearly didn't catch that, guys. But now I did. We are all fine. Rico has a draft partisan in there, but he's now reinforcing those air bases. Is he gonna catch this? Oh, look at this. The helicopter, guys. This is decided. The game is decided already. The helicopter play. He has oil. I didn't see that. Is he gonna get an infantry in there? He was building up all those units to do the helicopter play. What a smart guy. Look at this man. Doom. Smurfing. Smurfing. Yeah. Yeah. Rough. This is rough for them. He attacks into it, wins, okay. And loses another one, okay. Only 2 more left in here. I would totally draft and hit into this unfortified partisan right now, Rico. Yes. Yes. He doesn't know. Oh no, he knows that there's only... Heli only holds 4 units. You saw it's only 4 drafts. There can only be 1 unit in this city right now. Ah, and he reinforced it. Please don't hit anymore. Now he sees the vet on top. Now don't hit anymore. And getting bigger and bigger. But his team is struggling. Only 1 infantry left on this airbase. He still has a few workers here to do a new airbase, but how is he ever gonna reinforce that? Now he needs to concentrate on home to defend his land and to retake Novosibirsk, but he doesn't even have the tools to do that. This is now a city with like a bunch of partisans in it with defensive bombard. You can't take the city. You need your aluminium hooked here. But until he has this hooked and is able to reinforce the city, this push is gone and he will be slowed down so much that he won't be a big help to Alec anymore. Alec, now we see Alec going for the brr move. And now they see that this is probably a uphill fight. They can't win. Also with the boat now. If this... Oh, this up... Wait. Did this Ironclad just lose to? Yeah, okay, that's a GG call for me as well. That would be a GG call for me as well. I have to say that. I don't know if it was 1 HP or not, but that's probably it. That's probably it for game 1. Really quickly decided game. Well played to Team OB. I think they did a good job. Good communication. And... Wow, okay. Okay, that's a GG. I know, I will let them say it themselves. I will not interrupt anything here. But that looks really rough. Yeah. What should have happened differently here? They need to scout OB here and see that he's on 2 cities and see that he's coastal. That's probably the most important thing. And also, I think Rico did a good job by sending infantries, taking settlers, taking workers, also doing like some shenanigans in Armageddon's land to avoid him from rushing Senjay. Really good job there, but maybe hook the aluminium just for this case. Infantry aluminium is such a good path tree to go for in the tech tree. You can go munitions, Cold War, and then explosives. You will have your infantries to defend and have a 2-mover to do quick moves on enemy cities, and you will also have your explosives. Really good, strong early combo. You can really, yeah, take cities, retake cities, and also defend yourself with that against most pushes in the early game. Alec, I think, did the right thing. He went for the scaling build. He saw, okay, I have space down here, and no one is really close to me. Also going into this direction. Maybe he could have intensified that even more, But since Senjay is dead, there's no way that he can help in time, right? There would have been no way he can help in time. And there's a marine play. Yeah, that's it, guys. This game is over. Fun game one. They could GG right now. Okay, let's GG shortly before the kill. Then leave the game, guys, if you want to GG. Okay, yeah. Alright, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in game 2.